Isaac and his mother lived alone in a small house on a hill. Isaac kept to himself, drawing pictures and playing with his toys as his mom watched Christian broadcasts on the television. Life was simple, and they were both happy. That was until the day Isaac's mom heard a voice from above. "Your son has become corrupted by sin. He needs to be saved." "I will do my best to save him, my lord," Isaac's mother replied, rushing into Isaac's room, removing all that was evil from his life. Again, the voice called to her. "Isaac's soul is still corrupt. He needs to be cut off from all that is evil in this world and confess his sins." "I will follow your instructions, Lord. I have faith in thee," Isaac's mother replied, as she locked Isaac in his room, away from the evils of the world. One last time, Isaac's mom heard the voice of God calling to her. "You've done as I've asked, but I still question your devotion to me. To prove your faith, I will ask one more thing of you." "Yes, Lord, anything," Isaac's mother begged. "To prove your love and devotion, I require a sacrifice. Your son Isaac will be this sacrifice. Go into his room and end his life as an offering to me to prove you love me above all else." "Yes, Lord," she replied, grabbing a butcher's knife from the kitchen. Isaac, watching through a crack in his door, trembled in fear. Scrambling around his room to find a hiding place, he noticed a trap door to the basement hidden under his rug. Without hesitation, he flung open the hatch, just as his mother burst through his door and threw himself down into the unknown depths below.
Full disclosure, I'll not be including that long intro every time. But hey everyone, welcome to Playcrastination, Population 1, and welcome also to my first video ever. My name is Josh, and what a better way to start off my YouTube career than with one of my favorite games of all time, The Binding of Isaac. So I'm going to go ahead and start. Basically just been doing some runs. I think I'm just going to start on an Isaac normal just for fun, basically. I think Isaac makes the game a lot more interesting. And I'm going to apologize ahead of time if I don't talk too much about... I'm going to try to talk about the run, try to talk about the game. I'm assuming if you're watching this, considering I've never done anything on YouTube, that you know that you're here for The Binding of Isaac. You're not here for me. So I'm going to just start that. And going to try to pay attention to the run as much as I can. But mostly I want to use this first episode as a way to introduce you to the channel, to myself, and to tell you exactly what I'm about. Alright, we're starting on the cellar. So I guess I'll start with myself. So my name is Josh. I'm a college student, and I mean that's basically all you need to know. This isn't an eHarmony dating account. Phenomenal. Soul is an item, gives you 2 spirit hearts, and it deflects bullets that come towards you. Probably should have gone into that curse room before I grabbed it, but oh well. Anyway, yeah. So I'm not important. I'm just a dude sitting here talking into a microphone to my. I hate this room. I'm just a dude sitting here talking to myself, hoping people will someday listen. So, oh god, so anyway, I don't consider myself that important. There's millions of people already on the internet that do this already, and so I'm nothing special. All right, I need to break through. Need to break free. Oh fudge. Okay, sorry for that silence, I just shit my pants, but cleaned it up, we're good to go, blew myself up, not great. Alright. So you know, that's a good start. Like I said, my name's Josh, and I suck ass at The Binding of Isaac. But look, survived, and the game was nice enough to give me a spirit heart for that absolute shit. How much total did I take there? I guess I would have taken, yeah, too much to count. We're gonna ignore that. Anyway, so, my name is Josh, playing a video game that I'm not very good at. And that's basically it. So I guess I'll talk more about my channel. Probably gonna run out of things to talk about in about 3 seconds in this video, so I'm gonna apologize for that ahead of time. So the channel is called, as I said earlier, Playcrastination. Oh, the haunt. Okay. It's called Playcrastination, and basically it's a play on words. It's a place or a nation for people like me who like to spend their time procrastinating by playing video games. And I know if you're watching this, you're not playing video games, but you know, it's, I mean, basically the same thing. Close enough. I should say that you can call them the same. You're gonna so basically that's my I've been playing video games. That's good. Been playing video games since I was a kid, and you know, they've always been such an essential part of my life. I remember when I was, I don't even know, 5 or 6, when I got my very first Game Boy. I don't even know if it was Game Boy Color at that time. It might have just been the Game Boy, and I had Tetris and Frogger and, you know, all the classics. Great graphics for their time. I mostly played those when I was over at my grandma's. My parents didn't want me to play too much while I was at home, so, you know, I didn't get to play a lot at home. But every time I went to my grandma's, I got to play those awesome games. And then, I believe it was Christmas of that year, I got Haunt's Dead, Magic 8 Ball's alright. I'm gonna get some HP because I suck. It was alright, but I didn't really start getting into video games until I got Pokemon Red version on my first Game Boy Color. I guess I was like 5 or 6 at the time, and I just went absolutely nuts for this game. It was instantly became one of my favorites of all. Nah, that's not the secret room. Became one of my favorites of all time, and still is to this day. I love going back and playing old Pokemon games. But no, video games are, so, you know, have been such a huge part of my life. So I decided, you know, why not start a channel. Now that being said, as I said, the name is a combination of playing video games and procrastinating. This is a channel I've wanted to do for... Get off of my monitor, bug. Yo, get out. You're not invited. This is an idea I've had and wanted to do since Binding of Isaac Rebirth came out, which has been so long I can't even remember, like 9 months or something like that. I guess it was last, I'll pick that up later. And I'll go right to this room, save a key, and thank you very much for that, actually. That is awesome. It's going to secure my deal with the Devil Chance, or help. But no, I actually wanted to start this channel back in, I guess it was like October, November when this game first came out, and you know, I'd never played the original. My brother did, and I had seen him play it all the time, and it looked like such a weird game. At first I wanted to, you know, start taking him to church because of the game he was playing. That's a joke, and Healthdown sucks. But then, you know, he just told me, you know, it's a phenomenal game, you should really look into it. So Gemini's alright. Looked into it, bought it on Steam. It was cheap. I got it on a Steam sale for like $8 or $7 or something like that, and went to town with it. Once I started playing it, I knew he was right. It was a ton of fun. There was so much you can do with it. I'd never played a roguelike before, which is, for those of you who don't know, basically just a game where every time you start up, it's kind of randomly generated in a way. There's, you know, there's specific items and stuff like that, but for the most part, it's randomly generated. So I've spent so many hours since I got this game just playing over and over and over again. But I originally wanted to start back when I first got it because I thought it'd be fun to, you know, watch me kind of play through the. Thank you. Watch me play through the game, learn the mechanics, learn what the items do. I originally wanted to start it back then. Then 9 months passed. I got Real Platinum God, and by the way, just because I have that does not mean in any way that I'm good or even decent at this game. I'm absolutely terrible at it. I mostly just put out so much time into it that it was just bound to happen eventually. I wouldn't like put it on skill in any way whatsoever. As you could probably see by my phenomenal play thus far. What do we got here? Burkano. I'll pop it later. But and I'll take this just in case. But hopefully I don't lose it like an idiot. But no, I mean, I'm not that great at the game. I try, but I've clocked almost 300 hours into it, and I still don't know what some of the items do, which is kind of just sad. that I can put that much time into it and still not understand even some of the core mechanics of the game or what some of the stats even mean. But you know, it's fun, so I can't stop playing it. I honestly can't. I've tried so many times. And you know, but they say better late than never. So here I am, late and not never. You know, I think they say better late than never, but they never mean it in terms of pregnancy. I think that would be the one case where you... Oh, hello. So, welcome to my first Binding of Isaac online run. I'm going to get the ability to fly and the ability to shoot a fucking laser beam from my mouth. So, I'm a fire-breathing dragon now, and I shouldn't have any issues here. If I do... I'm never making a YouTube video ever again. Not even gonna release this one. But, should be a very easy one now, which I'm sorry, it's gonna be really boring. My first video ever is just gonna be me blasting enemies to pieces, basically. And now I've got guaranteed deals with the devil for the rest of the game. So, unbelievable luck so far. I mean, I am on normal mode, but the game is definitely smiling upon me, and I'm willing to take it, basically. I will also save a half spirit heart by just bombing my way into the curse room. But yeah, so I apologize if you're new to the game, and first of all, if you are, how the hell did you find this channel? It's gonna be such an obscure channel. I have no idea how the hell you found this. So I'm gonna be talking basically as if you know the game. So I'm sorry if you don't. I'll probably see. I haven't decided how I want to structure this series yet. Binding of Isaac, as I've said, is one of my favorite games. It's definitely something I'm gonna wanna make a big series out of. What time are we at? 7 minutes, kind of slow. Probably focusing too much on talking, not enough on playing. So I might try to speed it up a little bit. But no, Binding of Isaac. Where was I going with that train of thought? That's one problem, and I know I'm gonna have this as a YouTuber. Maybe I'll get better at it. But I have the worst memory, worst short-term memory, worst train of thought. I will go on a tangent and absolutely forget where I'm coming from. I will forget where I'm born. I'll forget my name. Terrible memory. So, hoping that doesn't come back to bite me too hard. Definitely is going to, though. What was I saying? Easy run. Sorry if you don't know the game. Oh, I remember. Yeah, so I'm not sure how exactly I want to structure the series, although I do want to make a big series out of it. I'm not sure if I want to make it like an educational type thing, where I can pick up the items and, you know, show you exactly what to do with them and how to use them. And then again, I'm probably not the best for that because I don't know how 3/4 of the items work in this game. I should have blown one of those guys up next to here to save a bomb, but it's not that big a deal. We'll go in here. And it's Gertie Jr., who's kind of annoying. Come on, come in, bro. Don't like this pile of shit. Come at me. Yeah, baby. I actually don't know. See, I want to, someday, it's my dream to talk to the guy who designed, you know, the art behind this game and just, you know, ask him, what the fuck are you on? Because some of these enemies in this game, Krampus is real, but some of the enemies in this game, I don't know if he's just been looking at strange anatomy textbooks or maybe, I don't know, failed amputation videos or something, because some of the things in are kind of useless. And that's also kind of useless, so since it's going to stay open, I'm going to try to get another charge. Maybe in the shop here, there is a charge for sale, and I'm going to hope for something better. But no, the art style in this game, it's, I mean, it's one of the big draws to the game, but it's just such an interesting... Yeesh. So, like I said, don't know if I want to, don't know exactly if I want to make this a series where I teach you things, but I will explain this item. I mean, I don't really know it that well. Judas' Shadow, as you can see up by my hearts up there, I now have a ×1, which means I have 1 extra life. And if I were to kill myself right now, I would come back as another character named Dark Judas, who gets, I don't know how much of a damage bonus. See, this is where my Isaac knowledge really fails me. I can tell you, Brimstone gives you a laser beam, or the goat head gives you sweet horns on your head, or quad shot gives you 4 lasers at once. I can tell you the, you know, the aesthetic things like that, but the specific things, the specific things I really don't know, as much as I'd like to say I do. I can't tell you. I can tell you something's a damage upgrade, but I can't tell you how much of a damage upgrade, if it's a multiplier, if it's a pluser if it's I don't really know the game that well, and I probably should do some research, but I'm not gonna because procrastination, lazy, not into that really. Secret room, got some money. Could possibly spawn an arcade on the next floor, which if I do, I guess I should start saving spirit hearts, because I do probably want to kill myself at one point and come back as Judas Shadow. But one thing I am expecting out of this series is I've got a friend, actually, like I said, I'm a college student, I live in an apartment, and one of my apartment mates is actually one of my best friends from high school, and we kind of, talked about having him in a couple videos, and he's never played this game. He's seen me play it because it's all I do, but he's never actually, played the, is that my second Bowser on head? He's never actually played the game himself, so I think it'd be fun to kind of get him down here and have him learn the game, me teach him the game, guide him through the game, maybe with some co-op, and just see how he handles it. It's interesting watching other people play Isaac because it is, sort of a strategy game. It's mostly, I don't know, it's kind of a combination of skill and strategy. Hot bombs are fine, but it's really interesting, I think, to watch how other people decide to play the game, whether it's on YouTube or in person. It's really cool to see, because some people value items at different levels, some people value, some people value a lot of things at different levels. Oh wow. So as you can see, I just made that bone into a boomerang. I never used Berkana rune because I'm an idiot. I just turned that, okay, this is the easiest boss, and alright, we'll take the H, not yet. And we will not take that. And, okay, this is perfect. So this is where I'm going to kill myself. Okay, there's an opportunity right there. But I can get the HP up from Old Bandage, as well as 2 black hearts from in there. But first I want to re-roll that to try to get something better with my red hearts. Because Brother Bobby, he's cute, he's nice, he's, he's the guy on the team that you're glad to have. He's there for morale. He's, but you're probably going to bat him 8th because he's, just not that great. I mean, sometimes he'll come through for you, probably not, but sometimes he can surprise you. But, I'm going to try for a secret room here. I have so many bombs, I say why not, and I'm also going to blow this up with the poop, and okay, more HP, so this is awesome. Don't be an HP up. Are you a wizard? Don't be an HP up. Range down. Not important. Are you a wizard? Okay. I'm also going to blow this guy up. Ooh. So like I said, I apologize. You can probably tell already. I'm extremely scatterbrained. And basically just glad that I've been gifted with such a nice run because I probably would lose if not for it. Also, I'm going really slow for how overpowered I am. Okay. So, going to change sides on me. Reroll that. Guppy's tail is better. I'll take it. This will stay open. I'm gonna go murder myself. Probably on this guy. I'll just stay here and let myself die. And while I'm doing that, I guess I should get back to... Oh, come on, soul. Don't stop being such an amazing item. I need you to kill me now. I probably should get back to the thing I was talking about like 6 hours ago, which is the channel itself. I talked about the name, how it's a combination of playing video games and procrastinating. I should probably also explain, you might have heard at the beginning when I said welcome to Playcrastination, population 1, because right now I'm the only citizen of Playcrastination. So by subscribing, basically the community I'm wanting to foster here, take that. The community I'm wanting to foster here is basically based on, the name is a play on words, at the end of it you've got nation. I basically want to create a nation, a following, whatever you want to call it, a cult. Weird. Probably not going to do any weird sex things, but we could still call ourselves a cult if you want. Should probably take off Steam notifications. Oh, maybe they don't show up. That'd be awesome if they didn't. Oh, there's also a black heart I missed, but I'll grab that. Or maybe there's not. I might be an idiot. Probably just an idiot. That's usually the answer. If I ever have to ask myself anything, the answer is usually probably just, well, you're an idiot. But no, so by subscribing, you become quote-unquote citizen. Oh god, I just threw up my mouth. Oh, we're good. You become a citizen of Playcrastination, which, I mean, really doesn't have any benefits, I guess, unless for some reason you, I mean, if you like Binding of Isaac, I'm here. And if you like shitty jokes and crappy puns, and I don't remember what this does. I think it rerolls all pedestals on the floor, and I don't know if there were any item pedestals out there. But no, Oh, sure, more HP. So basically turning into Dark Judas was one of the best things we can do. Except I should have not picked that up because I know I can't go in that room. But that's fine. Still going nuts, basically. Doing very well. Except no keys. I guess that is one sore spot if I can... I mean, I feel like I shouldn't be complaining because it's such an awesome run. But if I can complain on one thing, I'd like to have some more keys so we can get into that shop. I'm going to play this arcade. I know it's kind of tedious and I feel bad. I feel like I should sing a song or something to pass the time while I'm in here because it's... Oh, nice. Not a waste of time per se, but it's just very tedious just playing these guys over and over again. I'll go to 10 cents and then my attention span will cease to exist. And no, don't kill yourself. Okay, well, you know, suicide's never the answer. But in this case, it was his answer. Alright, train of thought, getting it back on the tracks. Not to make fun of the train that derailed in the town next to me. But, so yeah, become a citizen of Playcrastination by subscribing, which I hate. I always hate asking for, oh, make sure you like the video and comment the video and rate the video and subscribe to the video, and also, if you could, maybe finger the video, and if you're into that, you know, I'm not into that. I think it's kind of annoying, but I understand, you know, just starting off, it's basically the only way to get your name out there is by having people enjoy your content and having other people look at it, so I'm not gonna beg. Sound like Merle from The Walking Dead. I ain't gonna beg. But you know, if you do enjoy the content, it'd be awesome if you would subscribe and become a member of Playcrastination. I will take PhD because it's good, and I will get this pill that is not. So we'll just walk away. But like I said, there's no real benefit to becoming a citizen besides, I don't know, maybe since we are, I mean, I guess I could consider it a democracy. I don't really feel like being a tyrant. Could be cool to do like, not elections, but you know, voting procedures in general. If there's ever in the future I want to play Health Up, I'll take. Ranger Up, I'll take. You know, if I want to play other games, have you guys vote on it. I think that'd be pretty cool. And by being a citizen, you'd be able to vote. So that's something I'd be interested in doing. Other than that, speaking of games, I guess I should mention exactly... thank God I got a key from that, because if I would have lost the item room, I would have been pissed. Teratoma, you're fubbernuked. As far as other games I want to play, obviously, like I said, Binding of Isaac, great game. Binding of Isaac Rebirth. And very excited with what I've seen coming for Afterbirth. I think it's going to be a phenomenal addition to the game. Probably going to buy it the first day. I'm going to wait on this and get to my item room first. I think it's going to be a phenomenal addition to the series. Just based on some of the items I've seen. Looks really cool. No tinted rocks. Other games. So part of the reason, like I said, it took me and I waited for this. I waited for fucking Ghost Baby. Not a great item. Could get it from a skull. And I also hate these masks. And also the jumpy guys. Basically, this room has all the enemies that can suck me off for free. But, shit, train of thought gone again. Which is a serious problem. I'm gonna get better, I promise. I'm gonna start taking some ginseng. Which I think is the shit that's good for your brain memory. If I remember right from Pokemon, was it Red Rescue Team? I think that's what it was. It's good for you. It's good for memory. Alright. So we'll take it all. I'll take this first, and then I'll take the 9 lives. Give me 1 HP, and then I'll take Death's Touch. So... damage is like insane right now, probably. I can imagine. Also, I look like a fucking skeleton doctor. I don't know what I look like, really. I look like a little bit of everything. Am I done? I'll go down here to this mob trap room, whatever it's called. Fight me room, I'm gonna call it. Boom. Give me a key. Not that. I mean, a key, thank you, but the other thing, not so much. Open it and give me 2 bombs. Bombs are like out of control, like I said earlier, but keys are going to be not essential on this run. I mean, we're going to win no matter what. I think it's kind of foregone conclusion at this point. Pretty overpowered. But yeah, so other games I've been playing. Back on track. Here I am. Rocky like a hurricane. And so I built a new PC over summer, which was part of the problem of why it took me so long to do this, is I only had my old laptop from my sophomore year in high school that I was trying to run this game on and use OBS, and it just was too slow, absolutely too slow to do anything on. And so I knew I had to, I will take left hand and probably become Guppy by the end of this run. And I'll also go in here because I'm in, oh yeah, it's going to be a red chest now. That's fine. But you know, I knew I'd need a decent PC if this was something I wanted to do. So I, you know, worked and saved up some money and finally got one over this past summer. I actually built it like the first month of summer and could have started it out. Could have started at any point after that, but again, procrastinating. I'm terrible. Would have had a lot more free time as well. That's part of the problem is, you know, look at my schedule. I'd love to release videos as often as possible, every day if I could. But you know, having a full-time schedule at a college with a job. I'm the marketing manager for a newspaper up here and trying to figure all that out and doing, you know, oh sweet. Am I Guppy yet? I think I'm Guppy. Where's my, yeah, I got the swaggy tail. Not swaggy, I mean like wagging, but you know. So we're gonna kill with all our flies now. It's over. But you know, I'm just very busy and I hate using that excuse because I feel like, you know, anybody should be able to make time if you have the willpower, as opposed to the Josh power, which I have, which is the opposite of willpower. You know, you should be able to overcome that no matter how quote-unquote busy you say you are. I'll take Devil. But, so yeah, I'd like to make content as often as possible, but it's probably going to end up... Does this actually work? I don't know. It's probably just going to end up... No. It's probably just going to end up being, you know, as frequent as I can, basically, and go from there, I guess, if somehow I gain a little bit of success. Shit. If I gain a little bit of success, thank you, then, you know, maybe I'd have more time to devote to this and, you know, maybe make it a sole priority rather than... Not saying, you know, don't misconstrue my words. I'm not saying I would, you know, put off school, not say this is more important than school, but basically that's exactly what I'm saying at the same time. If that's a necessity, you know, because this is, you know, I mean, everybody should not have re-rolled that. I should have re-rolled Unicorn Stone or Unicorn Horn. I mean, everybody it's the 21st century now. Everybody thinks they're gonna be a YouTube star. I don't in any way think I'm gonna. We're good. Think I'm gonna be YouTube famous or anything crazy like that. I mean, that's way beyond my horizons. But you know, just having fun. Part of the problem of being in college is I feel like a lot of people don't have as much fun anymore because you're so focused on, you know, your future, which is important. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's important to focus on your future. It's important to holy shit, I talk like a goddamn pretzel. It is important to focus on your future, but I think we get a little blinded by it at times to where it becomes the only thing. That's great. Yep. Also, have you seen this ring of flies around me? It is actually unhealthy and disgusting. It's fine. That actually reminds me, I'm living in an apartment now, which is great. First of all, you know, great. Landlord's great. Really keeps it in tip-top shape. We've only had like 10 problems since we moved in, which is, you know, for the first month, 10 problems isn't that bad, right? But right now we're having a terrible problem with these gnats in our kitchen, and they're just, you know, getting all throughout the house. And I've tried creating these home remedies of putting like, oh, hello. I don't know why I'm like excited about that item because we're not gonna take damage anyway. Besides me being an idiot, so I don't really need that. But no, we got these gnats all over our house, and I'm quickly starting to realize how obnoxious creatures they are. It's not that good. 15 cents is alright though. But and they just multiply. I have a morning routine now where, you know, I wake up at like 6:30 to get ready for classes, and then I go stand in the kitchen for about 30 minutes and just whack gnats for, you know, about 30 minutes before I eat my breakfast. Try to get their numbers down. Nice. That was effective. And you know, I'll kill you know, maybe like 50 in the time when I'm standing there. And I'll think, surely I've quelled their numbers. They're gone for sure. Like, there's nothing they can possibly do to come back. And I'll go to classes, and I'll come back at like 3 or 4, and the entire sink is full again. So I don't know where they're coming from. Trying to get rid of them though. It'd be awesome if, flies in real life operated like flies in this game, and destroyed my mortal enemies. Which I don't really have mortal enemies. I tend to try to be a pretty nice dude to just about anybody I meet. Well, maybe not anybody. Most people, I'd say. Generally a pretty nice guy. I'm amazed, I mean, this is truly amazing, and I think by this point you have to be amazed as well. How off topic I can get. How I still haven't finished my, my conversation about what the hell this channel is even supposed to be, and it's, 10 minutes, 15 minutes later, and I'm still going on a tangent. Alright, let me blast these guys. Okay. Took me forever to build my PC. Back on it. Over summer. Still didn't do it. But now I'm good to go. Have the PC, and I'm finally starting it. Which, is the first step. First step is admitting you have a problem. My problem is I don't do anything with my life. But that's a personal issue. Second... Okay, bloat, you suck ass, and you're dead. But I'm glad to finally be starting. Yeah. Take this. I'll reroll. And I'll take this and be like really close to death, but mostly fine. And I'll reroll, and that sucks. I'm just gonna I'll take it, because why not? And I'll get an I can see forever pill, which I'll just take next floor. Okay, I'm just gonna answer the fucking question because I am tired of it. Games I'm playing. Binding of Isaac, obviously. I have this PC. I started playing some old games I used to love. Fallout 3. So I'd probably want to do a series on that, and probably do Fallout New Vegas sometime shortly after that. Envy, you're not gonna stand like much of a chance, which makes me really happy. And then obviously when Fallout 4 comes out, yeah, obviously I'm gonna milk the shit out of that. Everybody's gonna be watching those, so. Fucking Charlie Horse, help me! How exactly did a Charlie Horse get its name? I mean, usually in cases like that, it would be someone of that specific name it happened to, but I don't know the specific Charlie that it happened to. I'd like to meet him and tell him how awful he is for creating. I guess he didn't create this awful plague of the lower leg region, but it still pisses me off that it exists. I actually just found out the other day, and here I'm going on another tangent. I really apologize, but I just drank like 6 glasses of Arnold Palmer, which I guess has like way more sugar than I thought, and I'm out there right now. But just found out the other day, I can't believe I never put this connection together, that Reese's, which is one of my favorite candies, is named after a dude named Reese. I don't know how I never put 2 and 2 together. It's like thinking about it now. Why did you not? Okay, well that's fine. I don't know how I never realized that. I'm just gonna kind of like blast through this. Don't know how I never realized that. It's kind of obvious like now. I feel like an idiot, but yeah, Reese is named after a dude named Reese. Thought it was just a clever word they came up with. I think the problem is I don't know a lot of Reeses. I might have never met a Reese in my entire life. Now I'm on the lookout for one. If your name's Reese, you can be my vice president or something. But yeah, anyway. So, Fallouts. Love the Fallout games. Love any RPGs, the Skyrim, anything like that, really. I love playing. Also love playing classic games. As I mentioned before, grew up playing Pokemon, so going back and playing those from time to time gives me huge nostalgia bones. Also love playing old, I had an N64 growing up, so old games like that, Banjo-Kazooie, Banjo-Tooie, great, one of my favorite series of all time. Very upset they don't have a 3 yet. And guess what? I am gonna drop the left hand because my brain just realized it, and I would have been fucking pissed if on my first run ever I did something stupid like that. Although I'm sure I've done plenty of stupid things already, so I apologize. And did you okay, you gave me a spider. And I didn't even use I Can See Forever. I'll pop it right as I get on this floor, I swear. 100%. This is my guarantee to you. Also, I'm black as night. Darkness. I don't care. I can see forever. Oh, right. Remember when I hit tab instead of Actual button. Parasite, useless, useless. Actually, cancer's good. I only had 3 keys. My keys have been real sore, but I'm going to take this for the HP. I'm going to re-roll you. Oh my god. Re-roll you. Oh my god. Okay, so this charge time is going to be about 45 minutes. But Jesus Christ. So I'm doing a little bit of damage. It's decent. You know, I'm right, I'd say on par with, you see those shots that Ghost Baby's shooting out? I'm pretty on par with those. Pretty similar, you know, in as far as potency goes. And overall coolness, really. But damn, that was a lucky chest. And nothing is really ever going to stand. I would love a key. That would be a dream, because I'm getting chests out the wazoo, probably from Guppy's Tale. But yeah, so Banjo-Kazooie, Banjo-Tooie, old games like that, I love playing them. I'd love to go back and play them. My friend Drake, I don't know if I said his name, and now he's going to be pissed that I did. But his name is Drake, my childhood friend that also lives up here. And he has himself a Wii U, so playing Smash Brothers or anything on that really is going to be a ton of fun too. Basically, I'm open to just about anything. If you want to leave me suggestions on what games you should play, because I love trying new games too. I think that's part of my problem is I'll get these consoles and I'll play like 2 games on them. I mean, I'll absolutely, kind of like I did with this game, just go absolutely nuts on the game and put 400 something hours into it. But I really, you know, I'm a type of person who just sticks to very few games. Did I pick up anything? Okay. But no, those are the games I want to play. Schedule, I hate to say it, but there's no set schedule at this point yet. It's going to be mostly just as I can. Oh, we're done. Well, this was a fun run, but it's coming to an end, unfortunately. Eee. Dang, I almost took damage there, which, you know, would have really just ended this run for what it is. And might kill him in? Yeah. That was fun. That was alright. Pretty good first run. So thank you so much. Wasn't really any test of skill whatsoever. They basically just gave me every great item in the game, even if most of them were on the chest. Still gave me some phenomenal items. So like I said, thank you so much. If you want to become a citizen of Playcrastination, if this is something that interests you, and I swear I'll probably get better than this. Actually, no promises there. I might get worse. There's no guarantee. But if this is something that interests you, I guess I'll let the credits roll. Since it's the first one, I'll let the intro sequence roll. But, you know, hit that subscribe button and become a member of Playcrastination today. Citizen of Playcrastination. I'll think of some benefits of some sort. There's got to be some benefits, like, trying to think of exactly what, you know, the benefits of living in our democracy are. I guess you can vote. Hopefully not for Trump, but you can vote. I have nothing against Trump, by the way. I don't. I am interested in politics, but it's not something that this channel is going to be interested. Hell, look at that. They crossed out heck and they put hell. But you know, politics is not going to be something. Even if I like it, I'm not going to be talking about it on this. So sorry, Trump, if you're hearing this. He'll probably like destroy my YouTube channel into pieces. But thank you guys so much if you survived this long run that should have been like 4 minutes long. Thank you so much for watching. If you're interested, hit subscribe, become a member of Playcrastination. And like I said, I'm not going to beg you to like or share or favorite. I don't know what it's called. I'm thinking of fucking Twitter. Not going to ask you to do any of those things, but if you do, that would be awesome. And I hope to see you guys in the next video. Thank you guys so much.